Let's go. We got ourselves Team Blue with ASAP Chirk as a big old enhance. We got Kane in the back as a Windwalker. Everybody standing inside of Sabin, who's a Windwalker as well. Shockwave in the back. Those get Raul in here as well versus Team Red with Demoniac. Try now one more time. Palm as a Fury Warrior. Riddick as Assassination. We got ourselves Stealth. And we got ourselves Thrash Talk. Sabin getting hit with a sap as Demoniac gonna be first up and running. Cheap Shot is gonna get himself a bit of a roll buff. Got a really good buff for the crit. Crit is really good. Bike to follow on Sabin with a kill spree right after. Try to do the most amount of damage and open. Gonna be a wall as well as a dampen magic for Sabin immediately. Did it try to leg sweep Demoniac? He had parry up and running. I think it tried to leg sweep him. Sabin actually just completely locked out. Cannot get the damage back to Demoniac. That's gonna be a blind onto that Karma. Trick is that Karma. Short stun and rolled by Demoniac. Tried to pistol shot Sabin. Try to keep him slowed. It's gonna be Fist of Fury, but cannot catch in cap onto Demoniac for a second. His trick is that in cap. I don't know if that was a good idea. Touch of death. And the bike is gonna be applied for that touches the damage. Sabin super low and now Demoniac is trying to cloak a shadow says. Vanish. Denying that touch of that damage is gonna be boopity bop right now. Ring of boopity bop. Try to grapple through it. Does not work though. Oh no. Demoniac had himself a bit of a buff. Catching himself a roll. Mr. Fury coming now. Gonna try to get himself a bit of a stun. Let's see how the combo here. Let's see how the big damages. That's a bit of damages off of that stun. It's gonna be Sabin trying to maintain himself. Self-healing spinning crank coming out, but a killing spree taking him out. Looks like Shockwave is gonna get a Reaping Flame for free onto Demoniac. Trying to get the dots up and running. Flame Shock. And actually doing a lot of damage to Demoniac just for procs. Oh my goodness, Shockwave just trying to see if he can round the corner here and beat Demoniac if possible. Needs a one lightning lasso. It's going to be a stun by Demoniac instead. Is going to be able to take Shockwave off of the line of sight for a moment. Maybe sap reset. Yep. Still has a flame shock rolling. What? Shockwave somehow busting out of that. I don't even know how that happened. Demoniac gonna eating zaps for free. Lightning lasso to follow. I think it might be done for the count. Did get himself a sippy cup rolling second. Sippy pick up and running too. This man is still on a run. He's a criminal on a run. How did you survive? How did that sap break? You know, auto attack by accident? Many questions. Not enough answers. It looks like Demoniac catches a re-stealth all over. He keeps catching re-stealths, man. Paying himself a bit of a buff. Not the best buff for damage. He's going to be knocked back by Shockwave. Maybe with that knockback should have went for a grapple hook. Just being out of there. It's going to be big Sky Fury turn. Shockwave has the big damage. Does have the elemental up and running. Demoniac could vanish if he wanted to. Parry's up and running. Lots of damage. Blind onto Shockwave. Vanish does come out. Getting hit with a stun. And is going to bail out. It looks like Shockwave, your pet is attacking somebody. Wait. Yeah, your pet is That's attacking Palm! Palm just ate a full stars? No, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate, but the pets sometimes do that on their own. So it's not really his fault. And Shockwave, your pet is not attacking Demoniac on its own. Could be trying to around the corner. Could be trying to pincer maneuver him. Looks like Demoniac catches that Cloak of Shadows. He's going to get himself full reset finally. With those Crimson Vials to go. One more? You guys want to do one more? Okay, maybe we'll do one more after this. Cheap Shot opener by Demoniac. Get himself a bit of a reroll. Crit buff is nice. It's going to be another stone on Shockwave. Trying to go for big old Crucibles to follow. Kill Spear right after. Trying to get some big old damage on Shockwave. There's going to be Stormkeeper getting interrupted. Gonna leave spam Frost Shock onto Demoniac. Stormkeeper is going to come out this time. Lightning Lasso Trick coming out for Demoniac. That doesn't really want to take all the Lasso damage. It's going to be a Storm Capacitor. Throw him up and down. And Demoniac actually might have Shockwave here as he's popping in Earth Elemental with a wall. He just does sustain damage from Outlaw. Is actually starting to show cracks in Shockwave, doing damage, keeping him slowed. The run-throughs are actually doing work. The dispatches really are doing work. Shockwave is staying in Ghost, so trying to get any kind of self-healing available while Lasso is off cooldown. Is going to get a knockback at Demoniac, but he does end up... Wow! It looks like Raul and Kane attacked him at the same time. Looks like it is Raul that is fighting him. I like the fact that Kane and Raul like attack. Oh wait, which one of us is going? I like that. At least you guys try to like not team the guy. I like it, dude. These duels are fun as long as people follow the rules. And I like the fact that you guys do most of the time. Blind onto Raul. He's gonna be in a little bit of a defense stance. It's a lot of corruption. Demoniac did Trinket there. Maybe Trinket earlier against Shockwave, but he's not gonna have a Trinket for Raul. So I'm trying to say we'll have parry up though. It's gonna be deflect for parry, dude. Repose for deflect. In Shadowlands, Outlaw works a losing riposte, and it might come back as a talent. Be like a stronger version of evasion. But they're doing an evasion baseline, which I think is going to be a little bit better. Because there's certain things, there's a lot more things you can evade than parry. Like ranged attacks, you can evade those. I think it's going to be really solid. Gonna be a Stormbolt onto Demoniac as Roll. Gonna try to min-max damage while he's got it. That's gonna be his own demons though coming to get him. Does he get the cloak though? Trying to leap past the demons. Does get in one more hit onto Demoniac, but it's gonna be a little bit slowed down for now. Short stun by Demoniac, forcing a trick out of Roll immediately. Gonna be a kill spree by the Rogue into a commanding shout by Raul. Cloak of Shout is up and over for Demoniac. Raul might have to pop himself a bit of a deflect. Or top of the sword, maybe? He's gonna have a thing from beyond attacking him. Oh my god! I think it was like 2 things from beyond actually even. But does go down. I don't know what kind of corruption he runs for damage. That's gonna be immediate tricking for Demoniac out of the Lexi. Gets a short stun into Kane. And might actually be able to get himself reset. Kane looking to get around the corner. Port doesn't get him. That's gonna be the nice Outlaw trinket stun right between the eyes. And it's gonna try to get the hell out of there immediately. Now, what's your opinion on Blizzard removing the Artists of Rot in SL release? I haven't looked into it, but does that mean they remove that 160 flying speed or whatever, or 150 flying speed? If that means they're removing 150 flying speed, then I'm okay with it. Or are they making us fly? Are we flying still the same speed, or are we gonna fly slower? That's what I'm trying to find out. Are we gonna fly same speed or fly slower? What does that mean? Because I saw it, I didn't actually look at the article on it yet on Wowhead. Cheap shot coming out by Demonic as he's gonna get himself a reroll. Good buff for damage. Actually, perfect opportunity to do some deeps right here. Is gonna peel out for a second while he's trying to get himself some resources. In cap as a grapple hook comes in. Oh my goodness, covered a huge distance. He's gonna be a big old leg sweep on Demonic. Touching death to follow. Does have advantage for this bike. Is gonna attack him too. Vanishing out of here, trying to stay in vanish while touching is down. Touching that does stick on him. Did go for a bit of a self heal as best as he could while he had it. But that really did a lot of damage, really did a number. But that sipping cup got him so healthy looking. Got him very, very healthy. Kane's still looking very healthy himself, by the way, speaking about health. Has a trick, it has karma, has dampen harm and everything. Demonic, though, I don't know if he's still holding on to the buffs. The broadside buff is a really good buff. Does get a short stun onto Kane. Forcing a trinket out of the monk. Might be huge. No more trinket. He's just a Maga monk, so he doesn't have the same stun reduction as a normal orc does. So maybe Demonic, if he waits out the stun DRs, might be in a good spot. He's going to open up a cheap shot. Really good buffs for damage right now. It's going to be a disarm on Demoniac as he sends a bike to Kane. He's going to hit with an incap, and that's going to be Fist of Fury to follow. That's going to parry up and running. Short stun to stop the Fist of Fury onto Kane, and might have enough damage to just continue trucking along while the parry's up and running. Karma up and running for Kane. Blind for Demoniac. No way for Kane to get any healing from Demoniac on that Karma. That's going to be reset by the Rogue. He should have still those good buffs from earlier. Open up with an ambush. I think he wants to go for big between the eyes. He's going to go for the big between the eyes. Skill spree to follow. Big damage right here by the Rogue. Might have enough and does take down the Monk. Did he just go for a big old 1v4? Is Demoniac actually figuring out what Outlaw is like? The powers of an Outlaw Rogue? They're going to be ASAP Turk as an enhancer chaboy. Outlaw Rogues. Shamans. Here we go for a little bit of cry for Saban. Trying to pay respects, dude. Walks over him right now. This is gonna be 2 specs you've never really seen PvP, man. Never seen PvP. We'll see how it works though. Sap onto ASAP Turk. ASAP Turk. He got sapped, you know? Sap. ASAP. Sap. Get it? Okay. I'm gonna stop. Good cooldowns for sustainability for Demoniac coming out, or good roll for the buffs. Get an immediate disarm onto ASAP Turk as he got his skills up and running. Gonna be a stun onto ASAP. He is an orc, so he's gonna set those stuns a little bit less. As he got himself some resources rolling at 24% damage. Healing is going to be heavily reduced ASAP. Looking to maybe get himself a full setup with big damage. Doesn't drop a capacitor totem. Going to be a cloak of shadows for Demoniac. As ASAP going to try to get some range. Wind strikes are actually hitting Demoniac. Is going to go for advantage. Trying to see if he can catch up to the Rogue. Does have some sort of damage over time on him. If he's able to catch up with that Earth Elemental, he might be able to. That Earth Elemental is not attacking him at all. Got to slow into Demoniac. Is going to catch him for a second. Keeping him out in the open. Blind under ASAP. Does not want to trick this yet. It's going to be greater Earth Elemental keeping him in combat, though. Is going to get himself a sippy cup. Demoniac still could go for a stun. Needs to get an I-beam or roll the bones up and running, too. Going to be a stun by the Rogue into a bike. Trick coming out for ASAP. Did not use wall yet. Is going to go for that immunity wall right now. It's not a normal wall, it's an immunity wall, so he's going to immune all the physical damage from Demonic, but he cannot heal himself during that time. He still does have the whirlwind around him, so that has a chance to heal him. He does a bit of nature damage, but that's about it. Demonic tried to build comp points off of the Earth Elemental if he can at that point. Short stun onto ASAP to follow. But Demonic looked like he wants to bail out a bit. ASAP got covered with a bit of procs rolling. It's going to be a stun. Showed him around one corner. It looks like ASAP is going to be able to catch up to him ASAP. Gouch is going to separate this two for just a minute. ASAP is going to be losing out on a little bit of all that Maelstrom. Or maybe he just decided to cancel the Eye of the Storm that's around him. What's that called? Is that Gift of Wind? I don't even know what the talent is. I have it on my Shaman. I don't ever use it until now. That's the first time in expansion I even thought of using it. I think I might have been a missed kick on... Oh no, kick still lands by Demonic onto that Hex. Immunity coming back for ASAP immediately. Immunes this as soon as he can. That's going to be more Ghost Wolves up and running. Fury of Air. Thank you so much, boys. The Fury of Air stun onto ASAP with the kills per fall. Might be down for the county as the Outlaw, I think, might have it. But ASAP's trying to get damage rolling. Vanish coming out for Demonic. Assa's trying to heal a little bit. Does he have any dots? No dots. ASAP is still recovering a little bit of health as the Fury of Air is spending his Maelstrom slowly. He has Lucid Dream healing him every bit of tick. Every time he does proc, it procs quite a bit. It's going to be a reroll for the buffs for Demonic. Not the best buffs for damage, but still has someone to play with. That's going to be a stun on Demonic. Drink inside of it as ASAP got quite a big Stormstrike procs back-to-back. Look, Shadow's up and running for Demonic. Tries to get a stun onto ASAP, but looks like he's going to be bailing out of the ASAP. Does get some sort of a hit onto Demonic. Maybe a dot or something. Does look like he wants to sprint after him. Does get a resell for his second. Gouge coming out. ASAP has a trinket. Blind could trinket it. Does trinket it. Maybe. Does Demonic have anything left? Has parry up in just about 7 seconds. Throwing a bike at ASAP with a disarm to follow. ASAP does have immunity. Cancels his own immunity. Stunned by Demoniac. Parry is available if you use to ASAP. Used to catch the kites. It's 12 minutes in. 41% dampening. No healing available for these bad boys. ASAP, I don't know. I mean, he got a warrior to go through, rogues to go through, monks to go through. And this might be like the only chance he has, really. Trying to keep the rogue in combat, does hit him with a lightning bolt, but still catches a resell somehow. What is this, Blizzard? Catches a resell either way. Going to be ambushed by Demoniac as ASAP tried to get his resources back up and running. Stunned into a killing spree by Demoniac. Gets ASAP kind of lowish, but not low enough. He turns on Fury of Air, parries up for the rogue. ASAP actually looking like he's going to back up for a second. Doesn't want to get hit into the parry. Trying to heal himself as much as possible. He's going to turn on immunity. Demonic is still, I think he can still build up comp points while immunity is up, though. I know you can have the slow onto ASAP, but I think he can still build up comp points. Short stun onto ASAP. Might have the damage here. Does he have the finisher to follow into a disarm? ASAP has no weapons to do the damage with. Trying to get a slow onto Demonic. Ghost Wolf's up and running, trying to Ghost Wolf out of himself. And I think Demonic does have him, does end up taking him out. I think the boy has seen what Outlaw Rogue can do. It was a long match. How is it only 4? Did somebody leave? Oh, no. Palm died to his own thing. Yeah. Palm died to his own thing from beyond. Makes sense, actually. Makes sense. But also, Outlaw Rogue 1v5, boys. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Demonic is Outlaw. What? He said he was going to try it. I told him a couple trades that I run and a couple talents. The healing. Yeah, Outlaw Rogue with double sip pickup and Iron Stomach is a lot of healing in duels. It's actually insanely strong, like, survivability spec. You were surprised just how live lord it is. It's kind of nuts.